The Misfits want to share their treasure with you. Help us get to 500 followers here on Twitter and be entered to win this set of dice. Looking for more ways to enter? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, or like, comment, and subscribe.
Now let's go to Dietrich and Huron.
The first thing Dietrich is going to do while they are walking, I imagine he is walking a little faster paced than Huron.
Why is that? Why is that? Is there something about dwarves that make them walk slow?
No, Dietrich is going to turn around pretty swiftly and abruptly with his hands clenched a little and go, Huron, I think we need to clear the air. I think we need to get this out of the way.
I don't understand.
There's like this heavy tension between us, and I will just go ahead and I will say it. I don't like you. No, wait. That came out. That came out. That came out wrong.
Was there a right way for that to come out? That's. I mean, I don't mind you being direct. That's kind of.
No. I have no reason not to like you. That's the thing. Is.
Well, that helps even more. You're really good at this.
Yes. You make me very confused. I'm not myself around you, and well, I feel like I've been very rude. And my mother's always taught me to be very polite. So I would like to perform an act of friendship for you.
Hakari just starts to get down off your shoulder and she's like, I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay.
Okay. Did I do something? I get it. I mean, I don't necessarily understand everything you do. I think it's.
You would please just take my hand and forgive me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. I forgive you, Dietrich, for not liking me, and I forgive you for acting weird because of me. I feel I'm being gaslit here for some reason. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not my plan. I've been feeling a certain way that's a little different for me, and I'm not usually this way with people, and I've been I feel aggressive towards you.
Because I'm a dwarf? Do you not like dwarves?
No, that's not it at all. I feel like maybe I've been a little confused about people's decisions, and that's out of my control, and I should be more respectful, and I've just been. I want to say I'm sorry.
Oh, well, thank you for the apology. I'm sorry if I did anything that made you feel that way. I mean, I just met you, and we fought together, and you were like flipping around, and I was shooting arrows, and you were doing being all elven, and I was being way in the back. So
I saw you though.
I saw you. You were up and down a lot, doing your flips and your kicks, and being all bendy.
You're bordering a bit, you know.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I mean, that's not just how I fight. It's very different than my fighting style. I can see why. I can see. Maybe it's my communication that irks you.
No, that's not it.
Okay. Well, I hope I accept your apology, and I hope that we can find common ground for us to be good friends since we're on this together, and since we're about to start a thing on this island. So.
Well, I figured it would probably be best if we were on the same page about certain things, and sometimes when you speak, I get angry. So.
I understand. I'll be mindful of that. I've been around prisoners for a while.
It's not your fault. So, I'm sorry again.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry too if I upset you, and I accept your apology. And who knows? Maybe we'll meld well together, like metal, like two pieces of steel melding together. In the forge during when hammers hit during hard times, they like forge together. Maybe that's.
I feel like the analogy is lost on me, but still.
That's okay. All right. Maybe when you have, well, I don't know how elves talk. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it's really cool. I'm excited for this new chapter that we've started.
Say,
I've just unexpected this.
you didn't get that energy from me at all.
I mean, everyone here is sort of mean, so I just thought it's hard for me to tell sometimes. I did get you didn't talk to me a super bunch, but like, you guys are a pirate crew, so I just figured that was kind of like your thing. Now that I know it was me specifically, I'll be more mindful of what I do.
No, you don't have to be mindful. I'll be mindful. I'm usually quite good at talking to people, so why don't we find some people to talk to?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see how we can convince these people that we're also great.
Can Diedrich kind of look around? He's looking for a very specific kind of middle ground person. He doesn't want anyone who looks too tough and gruff, but he doesn't want anyone that looks desperate either.
Okay. So before you do that, Carrie's gonna see that you guys are done talking and just like walk back up and be like, "You guys good?"
I think so. We'll see. Maybe.
I am
Yes.
discovering this answer as we go.
Okay. So what I'm gonna get you guys to do then, since we have kind of like a random roll to see who you talk to, if you're looking specifically for someone, I'll let you roll you guys can both roll twice. Out of those 4 rolls, based on what you're looking for, I'll see if that person is around. So both of you roll a d20 and a d10 together.
Oh, I put my D10s away because I don't use them. Let's use this D10.
You want the roll combined, Richard?
Like, tell me what you got on your d20 and tell me what you got on your d10.
Okay.
So I got 2 on my D20 and 8 on my D10.
I got 15 on my d20 and a 1 on my d10, which is half a 10, which is really good.
Okay. Give me a second. You said an 8 on your d10?
Yeah.
Okay. And a 15 and a what?
15 and a 1.
Okay. And then both of you do that again.
I got a 9 on my d20 and a 2 on my d10.
Okay.
And I got a 10 on my D20 and a 4 on my D10.
Okay. Cool. So what do you mean by you're looking for like a middle of the ground type person?
I don't want to see anyone down on their luck that looks really either beat up or hopeless. But I don't want to find anybody that looks like they could pummel me to the ground in 2 seconds because they love to do it.
Okay. I'll just tell you the 4 people that you see.
Okay.
And then you guys can decide
Okay.
who you want to approach. So you see a goblin who looks pretty old, and they're just sitting against a wall smoking a pipe. You see a halfling and a human standing together. The human, very, very skinny, and she has kind of like scars all over her left side. And the halfling is just like a very average looking halfling. If you're looking for middle of the ground, that's basically what they are. Like they're not too buff, but they're not like scrawny either. They have very curly light brown hair. You see a little rock gnome kind of walking around in and out of the crowd. And then you also see an old woman who is very, very rough looking. Like she looks like she's seen some things and that she's spent her life kind of like chain smoking sort of thing. Like,
Okay. Well, who do you think we should go talk to? I mean, I have a lot of experience with goblins.
That guy looks like he's seen some things and probably knows what's up. So I think we should talk to the goblin. The halfling, they're tricksy. I don't trust them. So
Are you okay?
yeah, it's just hard to pick. All right.
You seem very, I mean, I guess you've been here for a while, but, you know, people aren't bad. They're all here like you are.
Yeah, honestly, you guys are the first in a while that have been decent folk to come through here.
Right. Well, Dietrich is going to jauntily make his way over to said goblin, sir.
And I approach, but like I approach like kind of like I'm like the not the muscle, but like I'm gonna let Dietrich take the lead in this chat because I don't want to piss him off, evidently. But I'm there to be a little bit of backup, essentially.
cool. So this goblin, like I said, sitting against the wall, like not really seeming to be interested in anything, just smoking a pipe. It is a goblin woman who is fairly old looking. And she doesn't really say anything to you, but she sees you coming as she's smoking her pipe and just looks up and like nods at you.
I nod back. Hello. I was wondering if maybe we could have a chat. I think any of you could spot a new person when you see one, and I think I might smile too much for the people around here, and I think I might talk too much for the people around here, but you know, in new places, I kind of like to assimilate, get to know the culture, blend in, you know. I was wondering if maybe we could talk a bit.
After your little spiel, she just kind of like smiles with her pipe still in her mouth and takes it out. She's like, well, if you're trying to blend in, you're not doing a great job.
No.
But yeah, I'll talk to you. Sit down.
Wonderful. So,
What can I do you for?
how long have you been here?
Oh, long time. At least 20 years. I stopped counting, really.
You fight a lot?
I did. Not so much anymore. Us old folks ain't too entertaining for people.
Oh, I don't hardly believe that to be true. I'm sure you have hobbies and stuff that you can entertain people with.
You barely get to have hobbies around here, kid. You must be new.
Oh, you must have hobbies, dreams, wishes.
I did once. Now I'm just content to sit here, smoke my pipe, and watch the world go by.
Are you really content, though?
You kind of have to be.
I'm sure there's dreams lurking somewhere in that heart of yours.
Honestly, the only dream I could have at this point would be to maybe see some of the outside world again. See some trees, for crying out loud.
Isn't that the truth? You think they could plant one at least in here?
You would think. I mean, this is a place that's meant for entertainment, right? Put up some fucking scenery.
For sure, definitely. Do you remember your hobbies?
I used to like to garden when I was at home. That was it, really. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was a bit of a loner, but when I was out in my garden, it was just me and the plants. I liked it.
Plants are nice. Do you think anyone gives you a hard time in here?
Has anyone ever given me a hard time?
Yeah.
This whole place is a hard time. I
Well,
don't think I've had a day that's been a good time.
Anyone more than usual, though.
Yeah, there's bullies all over the place. I wouldn't pinpoint one. You
That's
bump into
fair.
the wrong guy who's looking for a fight because apparently he didn't get enough in the ring. They give you a hard time.
Well, I would definitely not give you a hard time.
Nah, you seem pretty good, kid.
I tried to be. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't defend myself, if you know what I mean.
Huron laughs when he gets called a kid.
Dietrich scowls in his direction.
When you say you wouldn't hesitate to defend yourself, the goblin's just like, I'm not gonna attack you if that's what you get.
No, not at all. Do I look untrustworthy?
I don't remember how to trust people.
That's upsetting. Well, what if I, and let's keep it between you and me, told you that I'm in the business of making dreams come true?
You some sort of magician type?
I like to think so, yes.
I'm listening.
What if I said that I knew a few people who might be able to have people go off to a dreamland so a few of us can walk?
I'd say it sounds like you're pitching me some sort of weird death thing.
Yes, it does sound like that, doesn't it? It's not snake oil, I promise.
Just you promising to take me to a dreamland makes it sound like, you know, just telling me to look at the flowers and then you...
No, I want you to hold real flowers.
That would be nice.
Our problem is that we need people behind us.
Oh! I see what you're getting at.
Do you?
Yeah. You're,
In the business of making dreams come true.
yeah, we'll call it that. So what do you need from me, kid?
Support? A fighting chance? Fire in your heart to see flowers again?
That would be nice. And I do know a few folks around here that they do still have dreams of the outside world. Roll a persuasion to see if they're gonna go with you.
Listen, this is hard when you're not a bard. Oh, sweet. What is Dietrich's persuasion? I know it's not plus 13 that I'm used to. Oh, but it's still sweet. Okay, so 25.
She's just like, look, I know someone has tried something like this before and it didn't go too well.
I've heard stories.
But the The way I see it, I'm gonna die here anyway. So why not die fighting, right? And I don't mean in the ring.
I promise you, we have a great chance.
Yeah, fuck it, kid. I'm in. What's your name?
Dietrich.
Hey, Dietrich, I'm Beak.
Hi, Beak.
You, silent guy in the back. Who are you?
I'm Huron.
Hi, Huron.
Good to meet you.
Hikari kind of pokes out and is like, hi, I'm Hikari. Well, like I said, I think I might know some people who would be very interested in this sort of thing.
Do you want to
So,
point me in the way of dreamers then?
these people have gotten to know me. I think I'll talk to them.
Okay.
But I'm talking about my friends particularly, but there are definitely other people around here. I don't know, other than the people that are in my crew, I don't know who exactly would be good to talk to, but I think you'll definitely have some luck. Be careful. You really got to get a feel for someone before you go for it, but
Sure.
you seem like a nice kid. And you seem like someone that people will be keen to listen to.
I hope so.
All right, Dietrich, you're on, Carrie.
Dietrich will bow.
Oh, that's holy shit, that's fancy. Pipe in her mouth, and she kind of. What's your cell number? I didn't give you a cell number. Make one up.
40.
40. All right. Well, I'll know where to find you.
Well, that either went very well or horribly wrong, and we're all gonna die tonight.
So you're in the business of dreams, are you?
I told you I'm a very nice person.
Well, you want to? I am impressed. I gotta say, I am impressed, Dietrich. I will give you that compliment.
Thank you.
Richard, as we walk back to the cell, I write down Beak's name. Like I take out some parchment and I write down Beak's name and sort of like how I met him and that sort of thing, and put it in my messenger sack.
Cool. All right, we'll leave you guys there for now, and we will go back up to Cora, or Aleda, I should say. I call everyone else by their character name.
Who's that? I have no idea.
So you're in the cell, just kind of prepping food.
Mm-hmm.
I will get you.
No, I'm only just doing what I want. I stayed in the cell so I wouldn't have to see anyone. No, it's fine.
It's
What do you want me to do?
Have to.
They want us.
No, it's fine.
They want to see you.
Want to see me.
I'm just
My adoring fans.
I'll get you to do the D20 and D10 again as well, and we'll see if anyone walks by your cell.
90 and a 1.
A D20 and a D10.
Oh, a D20 and a D10. Sorry, I thought it was the 17 on the D20 and a 1 on the D10.
Okay, roll the D10 again, because that just got you Beak.
She comes up, hi.
Yeah.
This has been a lovely fella.
17 on the D20 and 7 on the D10 then.
Okay, cool. You, while you're preparing your meal, you hear a humming, and walking by your cell, you see a very, very scrawny woman, long brown hair. It's kind of tied up and braided, and she walks by. She has a very she's very plain looking, but very beautiful in kind of like an unspoken way. Like, she walks by and she's just kind of humming. And then as she walks by, she like sniffs the air and she just kind of like looks in and she's like, that smells delicious. But she doesn't come in. She just is kind of like saying that as she walks by.
Thank you. You, without trying to be rude, you look like you could be in use of a good meal. I understand I went to the kitchens myself and it looked like they had slim pickings.
Oh yeah, it's all disgusting here. I eat like when I have to, when it's absolutely necessary.
Perhaps I can whet your appetite if you'd like to take a seat.
Really? That would be wonderful.
I think this place is lacking in kindnesses, and, well, I only just got here and am not quite jaded yet.
You see her face, she kind of just like starts to smile and like very subtly, like her eyes kind of tear up.
Cool, can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on. I don't trust anyone.
I love that Elena immediately is like, oh, this woman's crying. Inside check her. Dietrich never once was like,
No.
Is Beak the worst?
I rolled a 17. I have a +4 to insight, so that is 21. Is this genuine?
She is genuinely like overcome with joy that someone is being nice.
Okay.
So she just kind of comes in and sits on one of the beds, and she's like, I can't tell you how great it is to feel warmth from someone. I mean, this place, I haven't been here that long, but it's starting to slowly kill me. So just seeing a new welcoming face, it gets to the point here where that means the world.
I believe that slowly killing everyone seems to be Brather's intention.
It looks that way, yeah.
How did you come across here? Entertain me while I finish up our meal, if you don't mind. I could be in use of a story, even a sad one.
Yeah, so I traveled with some friends. We did little gigs here and there. We were entertainers, and we were on our way to our next show in a boat, and our boat got ransacked, and I was one of the only ones from our boat to not be killed right there and then. But they brought me here, and they got me to fight. I'm not good at fighting. I am good at surviving. I was paired up, luckily, with a team that can fight. And I can honestly say I haven't helped them once. I have avoided getting hit because I'm very flexible and very good at contorting my body and putting myself into safe places. So I'm here. Even my own team isn't very nice to me because, like I said, I don't help them.
I understand the feeling. I myself have acquired a bit of a disadvantage on my previous skill set. There wasn't much help in the previous fight. I can see that you have acquired quite a few scars. I have a few myself, and I'll undo my handkerchief, which at this point is not really hiding my neck scars that I have clawed into my own neck. But I'm just going to show it off. I'm like, yep, I've seen battle myself, and it's left a mark.
Whew, that's a good one. Yeah, I got, I'm good at avoiding the shots, but not every one of them, obviously. That looks like a doozy, though. Did that happen here?
On the way here. Honestly, kind of would have preferred to die out there than in here. But there's very little way out. Have you tried? I mean, I'm new. I don't really know what's going on here.
I haven't tried. I haven't heard good things about people who have, so No, I've never tried. I think about it all the time. I think about, how I could use my skills to somehow slip out, but I haven't. I've been too scared. But I agree. I don't want to die in here. I want to try to see the world again, but that kind of seems... Dying in here seems inevitable.
If there was a way out, would you be interested?
1000%.
Okay, does my insight check from before transfer, or can I do I have to do another one?
It. She really, she is surprisingly out of character for this place, one of the most genuine, nicest people.
Great. What's your skill set, friend? And what's your name?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so rude. I got so excited by the smell and the food. I'm Margaret.
Margaret.
Margaret Stonesworn.
Stonesworn. That's a very solid name. I enjoy it.
It's the name that you would think a fighter would have, but I'm not one.
What do you do, Margaret?
I didn't have a lot of skills in life, a lot of real life skills, as my parents always said. I can do this, and she just contorts herself into a really weird, you don't understand how she just made her body do that.
Wow, I have a friend who needs to meet you. I bet he would be very impressed and probably would ask if you'd be interested in joining the circus.
I was almost part of a circus. We were just traveling entertainers, but there are definitely some that would have called us a circus.
Well, hey, if you find a way out of here with us, I'm sure that he could probably land you another job. Don't put yourself down. That's an amazing skill set. You look like you get into some very tiny places. You are probably quite sneaky.
Pretty sneaky, yeah.
My name's Aleda, by the way. Haven't given my name.
Oh,
and
nice to meet you.
Rather than putting out my own hand, I'll give her a little mug of stew. It's a barley and jerky, just kind of a very thin broth with what vegetables and jerky that I could pull that looked somewhat decent from the kitchen.
Cool. She takes a sip, and then as soon as she swallows it, she just sinks, and she's oh my god, that is fantastic.
Yes, I was lucky enough to bring my spice chest with me. Now, your group, you said they're probably not too nice. I imagine you're not super keen on them as well if they've been treating you so poorly.
Yeah, I maybe call us friends. They're just not nice because I'm not that helpful.
Do you trust them?
Some of them, yeah. So what, if you don't mind me asking, you seem very, not convinced, but that you're working at something with your people? Do you guys have an idea?
We are still very new and kind of trying to find out the lay of the land. We've only had our first 2 battles this morning.
Oh wow, you're new.
New.
No wonder you still have a smile.
I hope to maintain it as much as possible, and if I don't have to go back into that ring, that's a benefit. Perhaps I could get some information on the people around here from those that you trust from you and yours.
I could reach out to them. There's a couple, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, then there are people... Before I finish this sentence, roll your persuasion.
Yeah, I was gonna be when's he gonna ask? Is he gonna forget? Maybe I just get this. It sounds like I just get this. Do I roll with advantage? I just gave her food. It's very good.
Sure.
Yeah! That's right. Give me everything. The good thing, because that one was not good. Oh, thank goodness. The first one was not good. It would not have worked. I have a +3 to my persuasion. I rolled an 8, so that's a 12. The first one would not have worked at all.
What was your first one, just out of curiosity?
Sorry, 8 plus.
It would be 11.
12. That's 11. My first one was a 4. It was not good. Yeah.
It was a 4 with your modifier?
No, without. It would have been a 7.
Oh, your first one would have worked. She very much wants out.
Oh, good. It's a low bar to convince her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the easier ones that's like, yes, please, get me out of here. So she's just like, there are a couple of them that I think would definitely be on board. Even the people who are good fighters here, a lot of people don't want to be here. So,
do your teammates have similar stories to yours? Were they also brought here? Have you talked with them about it?
A lot of them were, yes. Some were just kind of stumbled on this island. Not all of them were ransacked.
Did anyone come here willingly with the intent to fight?
Not on my team, no.
All right. Well, I have this gigantic cauldron of stew. It's not gigantic. It's really just moderately sized, but compared to what people are eating. Let's go make some friends.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm just going to pretend that I have my cooking pot with like a little handle on it and very carefully like bring it with me along with whatever mugs I happen to have.
Cool.
So I'm sure some people have basic utensils around here. So no sharp knives, but basic utensils. So
there's like everyone has like mugs and like spoons, but yeah, no one.
Does anyone have a spoon? And there's just like a poster in their room where it's just like, oh, don't look behind the poster. I don't know where all these spoons are disappearing to.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. So
that was Hector's idea. It didn't go well.
No.
That's sad. I'm sorry. I just saw Rufus' face. I'm sorry. It's not nice to joke about your dad.
Say that about my dead dad.
Listen, you're not there. I didn't actually. Elena didn't say it. That was Cora. Cora is a bad person.
Elena thought it, which is worse.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Cool. So we will leave you there. Let me type next to Margaret that she is recruited. Cool. So we'll leave you there. We will go back to Greya and Bastion. What did you guys want to do? Do you want to try to talk to anybody? What do you want to do?
You muted Greya.
Sorry. Do you think we should go talk to the others about getting Fraulo, or do you think we should go maybe find some more people?
I think we should use our time wisely. We can't approach him until a bit later because the workshop will not be open for business, so to speak.
Okay.
For our business.
Yeah. So getting Fraulo's on the list, but first maybe we should try and recruit some more people. I think we can maybe, this island is a very bad place, and I think that we can gather people. There must be so many people who want to leave.
Perhaps. I will let you do most of the talking, though. If you need someone to be, beat up, I will do that for you.
Okay, I don't think we'll have to beat anyone up, though. We're just going to talk to people.
That's disappointing.
Cool. So if both of you want to look around for someone, you can. Bastion, if you feel like you would just go to whoever Greya would approach, then we'll just get Greya to roll.
I think Bastion will still help and look out for people.
Cool. So you guys can both do the D20 and the D10, and I'll tell you the two people you see, and you can choose who to approach.
All right. I have a 3 on the d20 and a 4 on a d10.
Okay, I have a 9 on the d20 and a 10 on the d10.
Okay. You two see a kind of medium-sized lizard folk, or you see a fairly young mountain dwarf, and yeah, they're both kind of, neither of them are really doing anything. They're just kind of walking in your area. They're not doing anything really that stands out.
Is the lizard folk part of that lizard gang that we fought and defeated earlier today? Or like, is it part of the wider gang?
Not that you can tell. Do an insight to see if you can recognize.
Sure. Just getting roll 20 to...
And it's the lizard folk that Bastion sees and the mountain dwarf that Greya sees.
Okay.
I love this sauna, guys. It's so awesome.
The sauna that we're all currently living in, the world. So I got a 12.
Mine looks like a sauna. A 12?
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, it is not part of that game.
Okay. I'll follow your lead, but perhaps really either or would be good to talk to, I think.
Okay, so Greya wants to smile at each of them in turn, like a really big smile, and then do an insight check about just how they perceive. So,
okay.
And see if somebody smiles back at me, or like, how they react to me smiling at them.
I am so proud of Greya that she's actually doing an insight check rather than assuming that everyone is
someone's their best
friend.
friend.
Like, if anyone remembers her introductory episode, she was robbed and called that man her friend. Anyways, I just on the journey she's made.
Grown up so fast.
She's
cool.
good.
So we'll do the lizard folk, or no, we'll do the mountain dwarf first because that's the one you saw. So you're probably looking at them already.
Okay, hold on, let me roll. Oh no, that's not a good roll.
You're like super wise though.
I am. Hold on. Skills. Insight. Yeah, it's +7. Okay, so that's not too bad. It's 14.
14. This mountain dwarf snarls at you.
Okay, and then the other one, I'll roll for the lizard folk.
Okay.
Oh, damn, that one's really good. I got 25.
25. So this lizard folk, they don't smile back, but they do give you like a polite nod. Like they're not outwardly like nice to people, but they recognize that you are being nice to them, and so they're just like politely nodding at you.
Okay, so Greya is like, I think we should go talk to the mountain dwarf. He looks like he could use like some friends.
Really? I interpreted that exchange quite differently. All right, the dwarf.
Okay. Cool. So you go up to this dwarf, and it is a female mountain dwarf. And she just, as you approach, after you smiled and she snarled at you, you go up, and before she says anything, before you say anything, sorry, she's just like, the fuck do you want?
Hi, I'm Greya, and this is Bastion. Nice to meet you.
I would just like to loom over Greya and like with my arms like this crossed and just kind of look down silently.
Greya puts her hand out to shake. What's your name?
My name's none of your fucking business. What do you want?
Exquisitely long name.
She like gives you a really like annoyed look.
was just thinking that you looked like you could use a friend or someone to talk to, so I came over just to say hi.
All right, you said hi. See ya.
Will you at least tell me your name?
It's Urin.
Uring, that's a good name. How long have you been here, Uring?
Too long. I don't know. I don't count the days. There's no fucking point here.
Oh.
How many fights have you won?
More fights than you've seen, big guy.
Wow, you must be a really impressive fighter then.
Yeah, you could say that.
And yet you are not the champion.
Okay.
Here we are.
Graham looks at Bastion. She's like, maybe we could try being a little more positive, Bastion.
I am positive he's not the champion.
Well, for your information, you big metal fucking idiot, all of my fights, they don't necessarily happen in the ring, so keep running your mouth.
Is there a secret fight place? I would like to know about this.
Anywhere.
Bastion, I think you might be being threatened, but it's okay. We don't want to start a fight with you. We just really wanted to talk to you because we're new on this island. We've only been in a few fights, but we don't really want to do that many more of these fights, and we think that, there might be a way to stop them. At least for everyone who's here.
Yeah, hey, look, I've thought about killing everybody too, but, there's just too many people.
Grant tries not to look panicked, but she's just like, did not expect it. Okay, well, that's one option, for sure. But another option we thought was maybe, and like Greya puts, she's like, she has the bracelet with the symbol on it. We thought there might be another way, Does she seem to recognize it at all?
You could do another insight to see.
Okay. It's 15.
15? Nah, she doesn't really know what this is.
Okay.
She is fairly young, so she probably wasn't here for that.
Okay.
Just looks at you and she's like, "Well, we can all make fucking friendship bracelets and skip out of here." What are you saying?
No, I'm saying I think there could be a way that we could escape this island. Like, not just us, but a lot of people on this island.
Yeah, good luck with that. I've seen some people try to escape. They died. I've heard about people trying to escape. They died. No one gets out of here. I don't want to fucking get out of here. The world out there, way fucking worse than it is in here. Here, if you don't like someone, you can kill them, and no one bats an eye. Out there, you can't do that shit.
There's less chance.
There's nothing in the world that you would want to go back to?
I lived out there. It was miserable. I can do what I want here.
Until you meet someone stronger than you and then you die. Because it's bound to happen. One day.
Yeah, it probably will. But that day hasn't happened yet.
Well.
Okay, well, then I just wish you the best of luck in all your fights. And if you ever need a friend, though, just, you can just give a shout. Because I know it must be hard here. It must be difficult to make friends. And, you seem like a very nice person. And I would like to be your friend, if you don't mind.
Look, no offense, but you're probably gonna die here. You keep coming up to people like me saying shit like that, you're just lucky that I just got out of a fight. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. But whatever your life was out there, not everyone's your friend here, okay? I'm sure as hell not.
Thankfully, she has at least one friend, so she will not die here. Though I will look forward to meeting you in the ring anytime.
Yeah, that's gonna be real nice, Lugnut. Alright, bye guys.
It was nice meeting you. Okay. I don't know if that worked out as well as I thought it would.
I was fairly confident that that dwarf was going to be irreceptive to our advances.
Okay. I like that I didn't even have to roll for that one.
That one, because she didn't know what that bracelet was, it like never came up quite enough to be an official ask.
Oh, okay.